Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today I have two products. One is an Aqqa ultra quiet air pump. It's 5 watts. And the other one is basically a sponge filter, submersible. And let me show you each one in detail, how they work, what comes with it. And they work in conjunction with each other. So the air pump, it has a pretty long extension cord. We'll unwind that here in a second. And it comes with a few accessories. So it basically has a flow valve, so the air and the water only flow one way. Some suction cups to attach the lines to the side. 2 air stones, and then it gives you a bunch of air line. I mean, this is like a lot, so let's open this up, see how much we actually get. This is probably enough. Since it's 2 ports, you have enough that you can definitely cut this in half and still have like a lot of line left over. So just to give you an idea, I mean, this is like, so arm length is like 6 foot, so I can't even fit it on screen, and we still have this much left. So that's another 6 foot, and then almost another 6 foot. So it's almost 18 feet worth of line you get. So depending on how they cut it at the factory, you'll probably get more than enough than you're going to need. And then the air pump itself has a decent cord on it. Again, also over 6 feet, so it's probably about 7 feet worth of cord that you have there. And then that's the pump, and those are the 2 ports that you have. So we're just going to hook up one side of this, so it pushes in nice and easy. And then let's plug it in, and I'll bring it closer so you can hear. That is like, that was my Google clock, but that is whisper quiet. And then on the other end, we're going to get one of the air stones out, and we'll show you how much air this actually produces. So we're just going to hook that onto the end of that. Put that in, and you can see how much volume of air this is pushing out. So that is great. Okay. Keep that running in the background. Okay, so this is your sponge submersible filter. This is great for like a fry tank, or a tank that you have a lot of small little creatures. I have a lot of shrimp in here, and shrimp, when they are born, they're almost microscopic. You can barely see them, and if I had a regular filter, they'd probably get sucked in there. So this is going to be my best alternative. Kind of give you an idea, the top comes off relatively easy. There you go, so that pops off, and then you have basically these 2 filters. Now they are compressed because you have 2 of them on there, so as soon as you pull up on it, so that is the filter you're going to be using. This is kind of like your spare, so when this is done, you can take this off, rinse it out, let it dry out, and then you have a second filter. And then you want to put this piece back on top. And that snaps on. And then once this fills with water, it's going to basically expand more. And let me show you the bio feature of this. So you slip this filter off, and then you can see all those little bio balls in there. So that is what all that beneficial bacteria is going to attach to. And then this is your air line. So this little valve comes with it. You push that in on the side. You hook your air line up to that. You put your filter on top. And then again, we attach this top piece to hold this in place. So there you go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to attach the air line to this corner piece. So you have that kind of configuration. And then we are going to slowly lower. I'm going to actually put this over here on top of my plants for a quick second. And again, this is for demonstration purposes. After I'm done with the video, I'm going to put it into the back corner of the tank. So you won't be able to see it so easy. So we'll just put it here. And then you can see the water. You can see the bubbles coming up through that side. And you can see the water kind of filling up that sponge. And like I said, once it gets all covered in water, basically penetrated with water, it will sit down at the bottom. So it'll probably take a couple minutes, so we'll come back to this in a second, so stay tuned. Okay, so I basically squeeze a lot of the air out of the sponge so it can sit on the bottom. And we're not keeping it in this spot and move it towards the back of the tank, but it's great for aeration, as well as you got that nice little biofilter going on with the bio beads at the bottom. So it's going to be a great biofilter for your fry tank or your shrimp tank, snail tank, or just any general fish tank that you have. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.